Belly fat one, skinny me. Belly fat one and then skinny me. Ha. What's up, peoples? What's going on? Hello, hello. Just gonna wait for a few more people to hop in. Got something to show y'all. Hopefully my client isn't too busy and she can right. Hopefully my client isn't too busy and she can hop on with us. I was supposed to do this yesterday, but I was so tired. Hi from Michigan. Hey, what's up? I'm from Michigan. What part? What part of Michigan are you from? I'm from Detroit. Like really, this within city limits. I know a lot of people say that. Congrats, 60 pounds. What's up? That's good. I lost 7 this past week. I'm kind of excited, so I got to keep up. Saginaw. Okay. Nice. Nice. All right. Louisiana. Okay. I was just in Louisiana. July? Yeah, July. I had fun. It was, no way. Detroit. What? Okay. Now I'm gonna ask you, what's your neighborhood? What side? What crossroads? It's so funny. When people say they're from Detroit, I'd be like, what part? They be shocked at ass. I'd be testing them. Thank you. Thank you so much. But yeah, I was in Louisiana the first time there, New Orleans, back in July. I had fun. I would definitely go back. I love the music. We was on that street, what is it, Frenchman? Hung out there in Bourbon Street. Frenchman was more my speed though. Bourbon, it was too crazy. I'm too old for all of that. Yeah, I loved it. I would definitely go back. Plymouth and West Side, Plymouth and Evergreen. Okay, I'm familiar with that side of the D. I'm from 7 Mile Van Dyke area. I still got people over there. I was just there a couple weeks ago. Couple weeks. It's a month now. I was just home a month. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So, just in case you guys didn't know who I am Patrice K. Coakley, and I'm the owner of the Bassline Group, which is a brand management and consulting agency where we focus on branding, web design, marketing strategy without compromising your authenticity. I'm a brand strategist and marketing strategist by trade. I have like 15 years of marketing experience and been consulting for the past 7 and 8 and been running the Bassline Group for, wow, it's going on 2 years now. So that being said, I wanted to give my client some shine today. Her name is LaTabitha Bryant and her business is Tell Tabby First. Be sure to follow her at Tell Tabby, TABBY 1, the number 1 ST, Tell Tabby First. And Tell Tabby First is a lifestyle concierge and referral service. She had a bad experience with the service provider, with somebody that was supposed to like pave her driveway or do something like that, and they were a straight up ass to her. Left her with no driveway, and she had to go and try to find someone else to fix it for her. She did, like sue them, and that was a big ordeal, but she did win and had to find somebody else to come in and repair the damage that this person has done. She also has some experience with other people having issues trying to find someone, not just like someone to pave driveways, but just, it could be a plumber, it could be a graphic designer, or someone like me, someone that's looking for a brand strategist or anything. And you guys know how hard it is to find good people to work with that not only are good people, but are also people that produce good work, right? So what Tabby did, that's awful how people do you. Yeah, it is. When she told me that story, I was like, dang. But it's hard, nowadays. And then you have people waking up saying they want to do something and saying, oh, I'm a marketer today, or I'm a brand strategist. It's like, what degree do you have? What experience do you have? Come on now. You was just doing nails yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. So it's kind of like it's hard to find good people. So what Tabitha did was she said, you know what? I'm going to stop this. I'm going to create a company where I will find these service providers, have a list of qualified providers so that when people need them, they can come to her and she refers them. It's not like Angie List and all these other companies that does this, where they give you a list of just people like, here you go, you call them. No, Tabby will sit down and personally vet these people. And I thought that was like her USP, her unique selling proposition, was the fact that she sit down and will build these relationships with these service providers to help make the lives of her clients easy, right? Because it's tough. I mean, you can be at home, you got a family, you got you work full time, and then you got to find someone to come repair something or fix something. Or if you're trying to start a business, it's like everybody's a graphic designer, everybody's doing something, even a caterer, everybody's cooking. I mean, I can go whip up some eggs and call myself a caterer, So it was like she wanted to create this platform where she's actually sitting down and vetting people. She will speak to you, see what you need, when you need it, where you need it, and find the person for you if they're not already a preferred service provider on her roster per se. So with that being said, she was referred to me by a graphic designer that I do a lot of work with, and she came to me and was like, the graphic designer came to me and said, hey, I got this client. She needs some direction. She needs some help. She really needs to, definitely follow her at Tell, Tell, Tabby, Tabby, 1ST. So a graphic designer came to me and said, I got this client that needs a lot of work. All we have right now is just a little generic logo, but she needs some direction. She needs the whole nine. Like, she needs the whole branding, all of it, not just a logo. I said, okay. So I met her. I loved her idea. I felt that it was different. It's definitely needed. And we got to work. I asked her what was her personal story. That's when I learned all of her experiences and everything. And we just talked about where she wanted to take the business, her strategy. And Tabby, out of all the people that I've worked with, she was the most prepared. And that's why I wanted to give her some shine today. It was like she did her homework. And I was highly impressed by that, because I get a lot of people that come to me that don't know which direction they want to go in. No, she really did her homework. And I said, all right, I'm in. Because you're serious. A lot of people aren't serious about building a business, and they just say, oh, I want to build a business because I hate my job. No, Tabby found a need. There was a need for her service, especially in Chicago. She's in Chicago, and people in these big cities are busy. I mean, we spend like 2 hours to commute alone. Hence why I don't like going into the city. So people are definitely busy, and she felt there was a need for it, especially after her issue. And then the issue that she heard her friends had an issue with. So she said, all right, let me go ahead and create this. She was definitely prepared, and she had somewhat of a, what's up, D-Hive? Darius, I saw you. Hello. She actually had a need, and I said, all right, let's go ahead and work. She had a small marketing strategy that I helped her fine tune a little bit. She came with this pink, ugly logo. It was pink. It was too pink. And I'm like, okay, if you're trying to cater a big market, right? You're trying to cater to people within Chicago. And it's like with this referral and concierge service, you never know who you may work with. You may work with, when the student is ready, the teacher. That's what's up. So when you look at like a concierge service, I got all this stuff popping up on my phone. So when you look at like a concierge service, she's not just targeting women. She's targeting everybody in a sense, or the busy professional, or the mom that's managing a household, or the single dad that's managing a household and a family and whatnot, or an entrepreneur. Is not just women. So I said, first, we need to change this color from pink to something a little that's more gender neutral, for one. And Other than that, I love the logo she came with. We just needed to fine tune it. So I see a lot of the D-Hive in the building. Y'all, y'all funny. I love it. I love it. Y'all funny in a good way, because it's like when y'all come through, y'all represent. Y'all say, hey, I'm D-Hive. I love it. What is up? Y'all make y'all presence known. I love it. So since we got like the whole D-Hive in the building, let me reintroduce myself before I show y'all what we're working with Tell Tabby. I am Patrice K. Coakley. Love it. Petty Phil Nation. I am Patrice K. Coakley, brand and marketing strategist, and I own a company called TheBasslineGrp, which is a brand management and consulting agency where we focus on brand development, marketing strategy, and management without compromising your authenticity. If you notice, there's a lot of people out here that will try to make you and mold you into something that's not you. Hey, what's up, Shanice? True Blue, what up, what up? So yeah, if you notice, there's a lot of people out here that will try to take you on as a client and mold you into something that you're not. I don't believe in that. I believe in making what is authentic and what is you, like who you are, making that marketable. So that's what we focus on at the Bassline Group. And the Bassline, I came up with that name simply because it's a metaphor. And I love music. Started out as a music major in college. And when you think of a bass line in a song, it's the foundation. It is the foundation of the song. It's the pulse. So when you think of branding, your brand is the same thing. Your brand is the foundation to your career. So bassline is really a metaphor. Even though we do work with a lot of music clients, but my client today is not a music client, but it's really a metaphor. Makes the whole song exactly. And your brand is the same thing. Your brand makes your whole career. I mean, D-Hive in the building. Y'all know Darius. His whole brand is just blowing up. It's the foundation, right? So that's where the bassline, that name comes from. So that's what we do. Is we develop brands and help people manage those brands without compromising their authenticity. So with that being said, we are giving shine today. Yes, to get in touch with me. Y'all know. Darius is a trip. Yo, D-Hive in the building. To get in touch with me, you can find me on my website at TheBasslineGrp.com. BASSLINE group.com. Bassline like the instrument. I'm also on Twitter and Instagram. The same name as I am here. TheBasslineGrp. D-Hive, Sister Wise. It's so funny. Darius is in the building. And the whole D-Hive crew. All right, so with that being said, thank you so much. Yep, you can find me at BasslineGrp.com as well. I bought both of them domains just for that reason. Bassline Group or TheBasslineGrp.com. Got both of them bad boys on lock. It'll take you to the same place. So with that being said, oh, no, you had it right. Bassline, B-A-S-S. You had it right. Not Bassline, Bassline, B-A-S-S. You had it. You was just missing the T-H-E. But it's all good. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so we got Tell Tabby. So I want to show y'all the website that we put together for her. We developed her logo, all her marketing material. We did the copywriting. We made sure that it spoke to her audience. We set up some contact forms, got her squared away. Her whole thing is popping. So I wanted to go over her website just so you guys can see what we did for her. Now, again, she's based in Chicago. And she's a lifestyle concierge and referral service where she matched people with service providers for their exact needs. So she's not like Angie List or anything like that, where she just gives you a list of service providers for you to just contact, right, on your own. She will sit down and vet these people. It's like matchmaking in a sense. It's matchmaking for a client and a service provider. Whatever your need is, you tell Tabby first. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at her website. My website is born. Oh, you know what? Why don't you, I want to see it. The woman with the, I guess your name went by real quick. You said your site was boring. Reach out to me on Twitter or somewhere and send me your URL. I want to check it out. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and switch this screen. Double tap. My phone is crazy, so y'all bear with me. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna turn this to the side here. I'm gonna do one of Darius' numbers and wipe my my camera. All right, Android. Yep. Don't talk about my Android phone. I'm not crossing over to Apple just yet. I can't stand Apple. All right, Apple's like a cult. That's why I can't stand them. I'm holding out. But anyway, this is telltabbyfirst.com. Telltabby. Oh, you can't even see that. Okay. So, we went with 5 different pictures in the... Thank you, Corey. Yes. Team Android in the building. I think it's a Periscope issue. But all right, we got Tell Tabby here. This is her website. We went with she loved having the navigation on the left. She thought that was real slick. So I said, okay, cool. So here go her logo. Got the professional woman on the left. It looks a little dark, but if you're looking at it live, it's not as dark. That's her logo with her tagline, wanted, needed, got it. Lifestyle concierge and referral service. We went with 5 different background images. Since she's in Chicago, we definitely wanted to represent Chicago with the beautiful skyline. And I love this because those colors of the skyline kind of matched her logo with that blue in there. And we wanted the pictures to be diverse. Definitely wanted it to be diverse. Because, you know, we gotta have, we gotta represent for everyone. So we selected these photos for her. I don't know if you guys saw all of them. We got the Chicago River. Yep, diversity is key. Yes, indeed. I wish other races got that. Now, we also wanted to select pictures where it looked like people were busy and they wanted to connect with someone that can help them. All right, so we had the woman on the train and she's smiling because, you know, she on the phone with Tabby because Tabby hooking her up. Yep, Chi-Town. Definitely check her out. And then we got the busy professionals. They all on the phone doing what they do. All right. So then as you can see at the top, we got the subscribe here. Thank you. Thank y'all. Appreciate it. We got her MailChimp subscription. I always recommend all my clients to set up MailChimp. So that way you can connect with your audience and give them some exclusive content and information. Darius is good with that. I'm on his mailing list and he's always sending out some good stuff. I mean, those that are on his mailing list, we were the first ones to know of the dates that he had coming up for next year. Amen to MailChimp. Yes, indeed. So we got her sign in up front. I want her to have more of a specific call to action. We're still working on that as far as what she wants to offer people for signing up. But as she go along, she gets interest, we'll go ahead and develop that. It's just a matter of what people want. What's the demand? And then we'll fine tune this call to action here for people to sign up. But we wanted to get there. Right. Yeah, definitely clean. I'm a real big advocate of clean websites. I hate stuff that's busy and just all over the place. So, but yeah, that's why there's nothing on the homepage. We really wanted to send a message like, okay, this is what she does without it being so wordy. We wanted to keep it clean. All right, cool, Faith. Got you. I'm not on Twitter right now. I'm here holding my phone looking at this website. But when I see a message, I'll respond back. So then we got the About page. And again, we wrote all her content for her. So we got the About page. We made sure we kept the little transparent background here. So that way you can see the text, but yet still see the picture. That's her right there. That's Tabitha. Relatable, professional, efficient. And this woman is so on it. Like, I was so impressed by her. I had to work with her. And I was glad that she came referred because she was serious. All right. And then we got the services page. So we got a little description of what you can expect. And then we got the tabs here that shows the different service providers that you work with. And we're going to add some stuff on here as time goes. Like there's only one in there for technology. But you guys know how technology goes. I mean, we plan on expanding that tab. Culinary. And then resources is her blog. Just got one in there for right now, obviously. Her site went live on Friday. All right. So go and read more, and you got her blog here. Leave a reply. And then we have the sign up. Thank y'all so much for the hearts too. I appreciate it. I see you guys. If you guys enjoying this Periscope, definitely share with your folks on Twitter and your followers. Let them know that we here. All right, so then we got her sign up page. She has two options for customers or clients. She has a $4.99 month option where it's like a monthly subscription just for $5, yo. $5, and you're subscribed to her services to where whoever you need, if you're someone that you find yourself needing a service provider on a regular basis, yet $4.99 a month, you can contact her with anything that you may need, and she will help you find that person. $4.99 a month. Now, if you just need a service provider like every blue moon, then you pay $9.99 for her help. That's it. That's reasonable. That is not bad. $5 a month and $10 per inquiry. Come on now. Can't beat that. Loved it. So, right here, whatever service you need, you put in your information when you need it. Yes, very economical. Yes, because it's like you got to pay money to the service provider, right? So she's not trying to, milk your pockets and tap into your pockets like that. She wants to help you find someone that's reasonably priced and also does good work. You can find all the information on my prices, all that good stuff on my website, TheBasslineGrp.com. The Bassline, BASSLINE group.com. Do you host a website too, or do you just create it? Have a website, but it's boring and needs to be redone. I can host the website if you want. I do have an unlimited hosting package, but what I like to do with clients is I like for you to host your own stuff, just simply because of ownership. There's a lot of people that will host your site. Thank you. Yes, that is correct. TheBasslineGrp.com. Thank you so much for typing that in there. I mean, you can get in trouble with hosting other people's stuff. I don't like things to be messy. I hate for things to be messy. So it's kind of like I don't want you to rent space on my stuff. I would rather you own your own website. So if you was to change or wanted to switch up some stuff, you already have your own stuff set up. And hosting a website is only like $70 a year. Like that's what I pay. I got my subscription for my hosting package is due in a couple of weeks, actually. Right. Let the client be responsible. Exactly. Would you want someone to own your house, or you want to own your house? That's the analogy I like to use. So when it comes to websites, and since it's so cheap to own your own hosting, it's like, it's a no-brainer. So I can help you set that up, and then we develop the website for you, as well as the logo or any branding or business development that you may need. All right. So where we at? This is the sign up page, and then we got the gallery. She was very adamant about having a gallery of showing some of the service providers that she works with. So you got a graphic designer, you got a brand manager. That person looks familiar right there. And then also, hey, look, Tabby is in the building, y'all. Y'all see her? She just popped up. Tabby, say something again. Wave your hand or something. Let people know you're in the building so they can follow you. Because we ain't here talking about you, girl. So on her gallery page, we got a few of the service providers. And then you got contact us. $50 a month. Who you using? Come on now. You don't. Oh no. You must be using one of those sites that say, oh, you can host a website and we do it for you and all this other stuff. Sorry at a fashion show, but I wanted to check in. There she go. There's Tell Tabby. Y'all go follow her. No, $50 a month. No. I can host an unlimited amount of websites on my hosting account, as well as an unlimited amount of email addresses. And all I pay is $70 a year. $70. The company, if you guys are interested, send me contact me, send me an email, or contact me through my website, TheBasslineGrp.com, and hit me up on the contact page. And I can let y'all know where you can go to sign up. Now, the thing is, when you host your own website, you got to pay someone to develop the site. I know a lot of people will pay the $50 a month or so much a month, and then they give you templates and whatnot, so that way you can build your own site. But it's like owning a house. When you own a house, your mortgage is cheaper than you paying rent. It's that same concept. But you are responsible for all the stuff that goes on your website. So with this website here, for example, with Tell Tabby, I walked her through on how she can own her own domain, and she paid $70 something a year just to host it on her own hosting package. And then we come in and we helped her develop the site. So all this is hers. Yes, we have access to her logins because we built it, but all this is hers. Our name isn't on any of this. This is her stuff that she can do whatever she wants to do. So, yeah, that $50 a month, come on, No. Definitely shoot me an email or a message on my website, TheBasslineGrp.com, for sure. Contact page, what else? And then at the bottom, we got her social media links. She's all over. And then if you want to become a service provider, like I said, there's a process. You can't just sign up and say, hey, I'm going to be a service provider. I want to work with you, Tabby. No. She is going to personally vet you. So we got some information here if you want to become a service provider. Is your business licensed? Are you insured? Get all that information. And then you submit it. And then she's going to reach out to you to speak to you a little bit more about the options and how you can become a service provider working with her clients. And that's it. But yeah, definitely follow her. If you're in Chicago, certainly consider signing up for her services. And let me see. She has an event coming up. Is it this Thursday? Yep, the 22nd. If you guys follow her Facebook page, I'm going to try to pull it up here real quick. If you're in Chicago, y'all should definitely come by. I will be there as well, representing. It's going to serve as a networking event / launch party. Bear with me 1 second while I pull this up. Yeah, you guys should definitely come through. Yep, here it is. Okay, there we go. So, Thursday, October 22nd. I hope you guys can see that. October 22nd, 6 to 9. So that's Thursday at the Bronzeville Community Clubhouse. Tickets available. But this is, it's $15. I was going to say it was free. Never mind. $15. Food and drinks will be served. Y'all spend that we could spend $15 on one meal at lunch. So definitely come through, meet Tabitha, come meet me. Come see everything she's doing. She's definitely a real business owner out here. And I don't say that easily, because a lot of people want to be business owners and they just talk. There's a lot of people want to be entrepreneurs and they just talking. Tabby is the real deal and came super prepared to work with me and get stuff done. Her project, now mind you, we worked with the logo. We did all of her branding, all of her images and flyers and everything, copywriting, did a little market research, a whole bunch of stuff, right? And the website development. We knocked all this out in less than 3 months. 3 months. That's how, and it was right on schedule. If it takes longer than 3 months, it's like because something came up with the client or something like that. But no, she was very serious and on point. So this is why I wanted to come online and give her some shine, because like it's very rare to come across a real business owner. Yes, see, branding and developing websites and developing your strategy and your brand identity, all that doesn't take long, especially not for me, just simply because I study this stuff on a regular basis. I'm always looking at different strategies and how people, strategize their whole movement. Like Janet Jackson, I got to write a blog on her and how she launched her album just recently. If you go to my website, I talk a lot about that. If you go to TheBasslineGrp.com and check out the blog, I'm always sharing tips on how people out here are developing these strategies. Like there's a strategy behind everything that we see, but people fail. I mean, we don't look at it. We just see what it is that they're selling. And then we just go about our business. But I'm like, no, I could have just went to the, the little image down there. I see their strategy before I see anything else. I talked about Patrice and how his Black Rose album was independently successful. Why creatives like Meek Mill need us on their team. Because like that whole Meek Mill situation was crazy. He should have kept his mouth shut. But anyway, I talk about that. What is PR? Why it's needed? How to build a fan base. This was a really good blog. Got a lot of traffic. Was on a couple of different podcasts and was interviewed a lot because of that blog there. Yeah, I mean, we talk about spam, spending money, but I did a Kanye and his tarnished brand. I talked about Kanye back in the day when he had issues. And then Beyonce. Remember when Beyonce launched her CD? I talked about that. Not everyone could pull a Beyonce. That was a long post. Talked about how she dropped that. So it's like I look at branding a lot. Like that's the first thing I see. And that's why I'm a big fan of Darius, because he is so on it. It's insane. And it's rare to find regular people like us that are not celebrities and that don't have this big company behind them actually get it. A lot of people like us don't get it, don't get branding. So I applaud Darius highly for that. He's a regular dude with no big major company behind him, and he gets it. He gets branding. So yeah, always grinding. Yeah, he gets it. And Tabby, another one, she gets it. She understands the grind. She understands the hustle. And she's a new entrepreneur that actually gets it. So definitely check her out. All right, I'm going to flip around. All right, so that was Tell Tabby. Again, be sure to check her out everywhere. She's on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, everywhere. And she is in Chicago. Regular old woman like us, right? Doing big things and was serious. Like she had some personal issues come up at home and she was still grinding. I was highly impressed by that. No problem. So yes, again, if you guys just tuned in, my name is Patrice K. Coakley of TheBasslineGrp, and we are a brand management and consulting agency that focuses on developing brands, managing them, developing marketing strategy without compromising your authenticity. Yes, me too. I love seeing it. I love seeing our people doing big things. So if you guys want to reach out to me, especially on this $50 a month website thing, I mean, please, oh Lord, have mercy. Definitely reach out to me, because you can spend $70 a year just to host your website. Yeah, it's like crazy. That's $600 a year. That's nonstop. Like, oh, oh man. Yeah, you don't need to do that. $70 a year. You pay for your web design one time. Like, after this, Tabby doesn't have to pay me. Yeah, write off, but still, you can put that money elsewhere. Be smart with your money. Just because it's a write-off don't mean anything. Still be smart with it, because you can allocate that money elsewhere. It's like, as entrepreneurs, we have to be tight with our money. We have to. I know I'm tight with mine. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm tight with mine. That write-off is at the end of the year. I need my money now. So be smart with it, okay? So, for example, with Tabby, yes, she's paying the $70 a year to host a site, but she can host an unlimited amount of websites, emails. So if she wants to grow and have a huge team working with her, she can set all those email addresses up, where some companies, they say, oh, you pay me so much a month, and then you only get like 2 email addresses. She paid me one fee for the website, and it's hers, and it's done. Okay? Like, even my website, I paid for it last year, and that's it. I don't have to pay nothing else, except for my monthly fee of keeping my site hosted on the internet. That's it. So yeah, be smart with your money for sure. You can use that money somewhere else, on some new business cards or some flyers for your events. For Darius, for example, he's always putting out content. He has to buy the camera, the lighting, the food. You got to buy that food, all that food he be buying. So you got to be smart with your money. Definitely. So again, if you guys want to reach out to me, you can certainly do that by accessing my website. Again, it's The Bassline. Bassline is BASS, like the instrument, Bassline Group, TheBasslineGrp.com. I am also on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at TheBasslineGrp. All right. You guys have any questions for me before I sign off? I've been talking a lot today. I did like 3 video tutorials. Not video tutorials, 3 vlogs, video blogs. Philly Diva, thank you so much. I did 3 video blogs, 2 video tutorials, and I still got some writing to do. A lot of talking today. But I had to come on the scope to holler at my peoples and tell Tabby some love. What is your background in? My background is in marketing. I have a bachelor's as well as an MBA in marketing. I got my bachelor's from Wayne State University in Detroit, and I did my my MBA online because I was a working student. So I did my master's online with Kaplan University. So my background is all marketing. And I love this stuff. I love branding. I love creative stuff. And the only reason why I branched out and started my own company was because the industry is very, what's the appropriate word to say? Not segregated, but, let's just say people in marketing and advertising don't look like me. If you get what I'm saying. Which has nothing to do with my knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I was forced to be an entrepreneur. And sometimes that's what we have to do. Like Tabby, she felt like she was forced to be an entrepreneur as well. Because she saw a need. I saw a need too. There's a lot of people that need help with stuff that don't look like us. Right. IT, yeah. Yep, exactly. IT is another field like that. Yes. It's crazy. So I said, you know what? I'm going to do my own thing and help out my folks. And so far, so good. Yep, it's like you can get all the degrees in the world, but they still see you for how you look. You can do all this stuff and they still see you for how you look. It's crazy. But, we don't cry about it. We don't bitch and moan about it. We take action. We make change. You create opportunities. You don't sit and wait for them. You got to create them. And that's one reason why I love Darius, why I love Tabby, because they created opportunities for themselves. So I'm a part of that crew. So any questions, any other questions for me before I run off on a tangent on that? Maybe I'll do another scope on that. What advice can you give someone who is afraid to step out there? Don't quit your day job, for one. But still test it out. Try to partner with people. Try to be around people that are doing something similar. Like how you're asking me questions here. Continue to build relationships with people that are entrepreneurs. Just for them to serve as your mentor. Like, I was afraid big time to launch. Like, I've been consulting for 7 or 8 years, but I did it while I was working a job. I was working some jobs that I didn't like, right, and network. But at the same time, I still consulted on the side. So I had my foot in it, but I didn't throw my entire body in it yet. But while my foot was in it, I networked and connected with other entrepreneurs. Some of the entrepreneurs that I connected with that were doing big things and I looked up to, they were in Atlanta. And I'm up here in the Midwest. So it was like I looked at them. Two of those mentors in my head per se is Jay Stone. She's real big on here. Jai Stone, Stone. The other one is Adrienne Graham. Her name on Scope is Talent Diva, TalentDiva. Both of them. I looked up to them for years. And now it's kind of like they're my peers in a sense. So it's like, yeah, you have to surround yourself with them people, even if they're long distance. Build your client pool on the side so that when you step out, it is a seamless transition. Exactly. Like I said, I was working a job and I had my foot in what I do now. And then I jumped because I got tired of the jobs. I'm not saying that a lot of people need to jump, but I set my life up and put myself in a position where I was able to jump. Because it's crazy, because it's like you can make so much money. It's like, not make so much money. It's like you work these jobs, but it's like, how do you save up for it? You know, how do you save up to, yep, that's them. Jay Stone and Talent Diva. Yes, that's them. It's like, how do you, because they say before you leap, you're supposed to have like so many, my battery about to die. Let me get a charger. But they say how you supposed to, before you quit, you're supposed to have like 6 months worth of money saved up before you quit. And it's like, you don't make enough already. How you going to have enough money to quit? I just jump. I ain't playing. I jump. But I set myself up. I cut all my expenses back. Cut all my expenses. Got rid of everything. And I jump. Not saying that everybody should do that, but definitely be creative and know that you have to make sacrifices before you do. But definitely surround yourself around people that are in a position where you're at, and then test it out too. Consult on the side or do your thing on the side. Any other questions? Any other questions for me before I log off and pop my phone on the charger? I hope it's charging. No problem. What am I scoping about? You missed it. You missed it. I'm scoping about Tell Tabby, a client of mine. No problem. You might have to catch the replay because I'm about to sign off in a minute. But Tell Tabby is a lifestyle concierge and referral service out here in Chicago. And she was referred to me because she needed help with developing her brand and getting her website and all that stuff together. So she reached out to me and we hooked her up. So I did a whole walkthrough of the whole website, and she even came on and we showed her some love, all that good stuff. But yes, please be positive 3. Please check the replay and give me some hearts while you're at it too. But again, my name is Patrice K. Coakley of The Bassline Group. You can reach out to me if you have any questions at TheBasslineGrp.com. The THE Bassline, BASSLINE group.com. Also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at TheBasslineGrp. Thank y'all so much for the hearts. I appreciate it. And be sure to follow the client of the night. Tell Tabby, TELL TABBY1ST. You have a great website. Thank you so much. That's important. If you that's another thing. If you have clients, make sure you look the part too. Make sure your stuff is on point too. You know, your branding has to be on point so that, you know, other people will want to work with you. I hate when I see brand people say they brand folks and they help them develop their stuff and they stuff look all crazy. So backwards. It's like if you're a hairstylist, your hair better be on point before you even touch my head. Even though I got a few stubbles up there and whatnot, but your hair better be on point before you touch my head. So yes, yeah, thank you so much for the compliment on my website. It was a lot of work. Any other questions before I run off? Right, better be tossed, laid, all of that. K. Bradley, MK, I'm about to sign off. You're going to have to check the replay. But thank you so much for joining us. All right, I see those hearts still going. Definitely keep them going. When you watch the replay, don't be afraid to double tap and give me some hearts there as well. The Said Doctor, thank you so much for joining in. You catching us at the tail end of the scope. Please watch the replay. This is the replay, I'm telling you, is good. See, great scope. Great scope. Exactly. Thank you so much. So you guys, please check the replay and keep the hearts coming when you watch it. And yeah, because this shows me what it is that you guys want to see. I'm still trying to thank you. Thank you. Be positive. Will you do? Yes, I will be doing more scopes. Yes. I'm trying to step my scope game up, but I will only hop on if I have something of value to add. So when I see hearts and when you guys follow, you ask questions, this gives me an idea of what I can pop on and share with you guys. So this is feedback for me because I can't just hop on the scope and be stuffed and be comical. I'm not that goofy. No problem. No problem. But yes, I appreciate the feedback. Thank you. This gives me some good feedback, some good stuff to consider and plan out my scopes and figure out, you know, what I want to scope about going forward. Thank you. I'm glad you guys liked it because I still struggle with scope myself, even though I recommend folks to hop on, but you got to get over that fear and do it. So I greatly appreciate you guys joining and watching and catching the replay and giving me the hearts because this gives me some good feedback and ideas of what to share with you guys. I don't want to waste nobody's time with nonsense. So I appreciate it. So no more questions are coming in, but those hearts are still going. Thank you. AKA 038. Thank y'all. Thank you so much. Be sure to follow me as well on Instagram and Twitter. Same name, TheBasslineGrp. You're thebomb.com. Appreciate it. All right, folks, I'm signing off so I can take me a break and get back to writing some blog posts. See you again soon. All right. See y'all later. Thanks again. And TheBasslineGrp.com. Good night. My Android is tripping again.